Started.
Okay. Welcome to Module 4. We're going to be talking about what is to be taught in urban schools. To start by defining urban in education, when we think of the word urban, we might refer to its dictionary definition, which means being related to or a characteristic of a town or city. But in the context of education, urban has taken on a more coded meaning. Urban schools are often associated with three key factors: high diversity, high poverty, and being under-resourced or underfunded. When these three aspects intersect, they create unique challenges for students and educators alike. Some common challenges found in urban schools include lack of funding, which limits resources and opportunities for students, overcrowded classrooms, making it harder for teachers to give individualized attention, staff biases, where educators may carry misconceptions about urban students and their families, and a standardized curriculum that may not reflect the backgrounds and experiences of the students, leading to disengagement. By understanding what urban truly means in education, we can have more informed discussions about the issues these schools face and work towards meaningful solutions. Next slide.
Why does this topic matter? Urban schools often serve diverse, multilingual, and historically marginalized communities. And what is taught and how it is taught can greatly shape and affect the outcome of the students and their opportunities. As we have seen in Module 2, we have seen like those videos and articles about how these students' lives have changed based on the people and interactions they have at school. In the article, in the Novak Education article, UDL, a dynamic benefit for urban education by Chardin, the key goals of urban schools should be focusing on students' strengths instead of their deficits, developing a shared vision for equity and inclusion, making goals flexible to support diverse learning needs, shift away from rigid outcomes to emphasizing growth and mastery, use evidence-based teaching practices, and use technology collaboration and student choice to personalize learning, because everyone learns in a different way. So it's greater to expand the horizon of how they learn their material.
The most important things that should be taught in schools are topics that are relevant to current events that are going on. Students learn better when they are already familiar with the topic at hand. Learning about history, reading important texts, and learning about social issues helps broaden students' knowledge. Being critical about the text given to them is also extremely important, and it allows them to think harder and advocate for change. Schools are often diverse, so accepting it is helpful for everyone in the long run.
UDL supports an inclusive urban curriculum. What is an inclusive urban curriculum? It is a teaching approach that ensures all students, regardless of their differences, receive the support they need to succeed in their learning. UDL is built upon three core principles. The first core principle is multiple means of engagement. What this means is that students need to feel connected to what they are learning, otherwise they will lack interest and motivation. This feeling of connection can be accomplished through making lessons relevant to students' lives and even using real-world examples to keep them engaged. The second core principle is multiple means of representation. Students learn in different ways. Some students are visual learners, others learn through videos. Through UDL, the information will be provided in different formats to make learning more inclusive. The third core principle is multiple means of action and expression. This acknowledges that every student has different strengths and weaknesses. It ensures that students have accessibility to different learning tools that will reduce barriers. By applying these principles, UDL supports an inclusive urban curriculum, ensuring that all students have equal opportunities to succeed in the classroom.
Many teachers enter urban schools with preconceived notions that position students as problems to fix rather than as individuals with unique strengths and assets. This can manifest in lower expectations and a failure to recognize the cultural wealth that students bring to the classroom. To challenge this, Universal Design for Learning provides an alternative framework that shifts the focus from students' deficiencies to their strengths. Using UDL, a solution to this issue could be teacher training that incorporates cultural, competent, and anti-bias education. This includes understanding the systemic barriers that impact urban students, engaging in self-reflection on personal biases and how they shape interactions, learning instructional strategies that affirm and incorporate students' lived experiences, linguistic diversity, and cultural perspectives. Engagement activity is what should be taught. What do you think schools can do to make the curriculum more engaging, inclusive, and relevant?
These are the works cited.